Namaste. Hello, people. Hello, my beautiful souls. Hi, this is Destiny. Destiny Forever Walks. That is my YouTube channel. And guys, if you have not yet visited Destiny Forever Walks, you're getting a very personal invitation to come on over to Destiny Forever Walks. That's my YouTube channel. And sit with me and watch my videos. But guys, I got a very important topic today. I'm not gonna jibber jabber. I'm gonna dive deep right into this because this is right sitting here on my heart and it's heavy. It's very heavy. But I gotta get this out of me right now. And you see that sign sitting in front of you? It said live every moment, laugh every day, love beyond words. My people, that is a very powerful and a very important message that we need to wrap our heads around, and we need to put that in practical use in doing it. Life is too short to be living, going through hell, confusion, hurt, being blamed. I mean, life is just too short to live in hell, to live in fear, to live tormented, and it's just too short. I see this all the time. I have experienced some of these things in my very own self, so I can talk about this topic. Let's get into it. The topic is today, why is it that some people wants to control you, and why are you allowing it? That's deep. But you better listen, because I watched too many people being manipulated and being controlled, being blamed, being done everything they possibly do to turn everything from off themselves onto other people, to belittle them, to take away their power, to make them feel horrible. And really, I've seen it, I've witnessed it, I have been in situations like that. So I know what I'm talking about. And I don't know if you have been in that situation, or maybe you're in that type of situation right now, or you have experienced this in some time in your life. You need to get a handle on this. It's time to live every moment, laugh every day, and love beyond words. Again, people, my topic is, why is it that some people wants to control you, and why are you allowing it? Now we're gonna have a talk. So let's talk about this. Now, have you ever wondered what makes controlling people tick? Some people seem to spend their waking hours, guys, just bossing other people around. The bossing can range from direct and explicit imperatives, like your boss would say, I want the report on my desk by 2:30. Too subtle by annoyingly incessant suggestions. Like someone might say, you need to put more salt on your steak because it tastes better. Or someone say, take the first turn up here on the left. It's a quicker way to get there. Or someone else might come and say, are you sure you want a second helping? That is control. That is manipulation. Don't they think that you have a brain of your own, where you can think of your own, where you can make decisions and choices of your own? But guess what? You constantly allow them that power and that control to manipulate you and control you all the time. So they feel like they got the driver's seat and they can run you and take you anywhere they want to take you in your own vehicle, and they are driving it. It's time to tell these people to sit the hell down and get out of my life. That you don't control me, nor will I'm not going to allow you to manipulate me any longer. And guys, sometimes if you object to these controlling people's orders, or intermittently these problems that they do, then it seems like that you're the one that's being unreasonable. You're the one that's at fault. You're the one that's blaming. You're the one that's causing the confusion. You're the one that is provoking the situation. It's always you. The blame always turn on you. So why would anyone want to control you? People, listen. The need to control others may not make a lot of sense to you, especially if you're a live and a let live kind of person. I'm gonna say it again. The need to control others may not make sense to you if you a that type of person that live and let live, and you never want to control someone else. Even if you are a perfectionist, you just stay in your own case all day, working on you, perfecting you. And not necessarily you interfering in other people's lives, trying to tell them how to live their lives and what to do and when they do it, how they do it, where they do it, why they're doing it. You're not in other people's way, but we got people constantly in your way telling you how they live, and every time they come up with that smile on their face and they open up a conversation. The thing is that they want to get you to open up and say something so they can start, bam, slamming the hammer down on you with all kinds of negativity, with all kinds of blame, with all kinds of words that is just really hurtful. They are not sensitive to your feelings or anything. I'm telling you, I've been through this, people. But listen, there are many controllers out there, and you better be aware. And they're not necessarily out there, but a lot of times they're right there in your very homes, living with people constantly all the time, manipulating, trying to control and dominate you. They want to micromanage what you say, how you act, even what you think quietly in your very own mind. They always like, oh, I know what you're gonna say. I know what your next word is gonna be. They always try to control everything in your mind, even when you're quietly not saying anything. And these people, I'm telling you, these control freaks, it could be your boss, it could be your spouse, your children, your friends, or even your parents. And you cannot be yourself around them. You just cannot be happy around them. You cannot be at peace when they are around. You cannot be yourself because they're constantly degrading you, undermining you, controlling everything that you're going to say and cut you off when you have words. But they always got so much to say, but they don't want to receive anything from you when you're trying to stand up for yourself. And then they get defensive, and then they get all with such an attitude, and then they throw their hands up. I can't talk to you. That's why I don't say nothing to you, blah, 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 because they want to turn the blame on you. People, listen, you just can't be yourself around them. They insist on being your top priority. And they want undue influence over your entire life, everything you say, everything that you do, how you dress, how you put on your makeup, how you put on your clothes, how you wear your shoes, how you clean the kitchen, how you wash your face. I don't care what it is, how you dress, or why you wearing these colors, or I don't care. They doing it. They do it to you. I see this all the time, my people. They just want control. They insist on being your top priority. And they want undue influence over your life. They might push your buttons to get an emotional reaction, and most times that's what they'll do. To get a emotional reaction out of you because they want to exploit it as your weakness. They want to exploit. I told you you always getting upset. I told you it's your fault. I told you I can't talk to you, but they triggered that emotion within you. They kept pushing your panic buttons. They kept pushing things in you by undermining and belittling you, and it hurt you, and you want to offend yourself. And the moment you open your mouth to speak up for yourself, I told you it's your fault. I told you you can't talk to you. I told you that everything you do because that's why I can't talk to you. Guys, they have no respect for you. They have no respect for your boundaries. So why do controllers do such things, people? Because sometimes they see such great and wonderful qualities in you that they don't have, that they don't possess. And they wish for those great, wonderful qualities that could be in them. They want them. They want what you have in you, your goodness, your sweetness, your lovingness, your kindness, your smartness, your intelligence. They want what you have. And they don't have it. And they wish that they had it for themselves. So they envy you, my people. They envy you by exploiting you, by undermining you, and by belittling you, and by turning the blame game on you. And guys, there are plenty of theories why someone will want to control you. And maybe you need to go out there and do some research on your own. Study it. And you'll find out exactly what I'm saying. If you are not experiencing this in your house, or you're not experiencing this in your workplace, or in places that you go with friends or whoever, guys, maybe you need to do some research and find out. One thing that is that people who can't control themselves, they turn to controlling others. They are so out of control with their own lives, and they don't like what they see in their own lives or what they're doing in their own lives, and they'll turn to controlling other people. This happens on an emotional level. I mean, a very high, intense emotional level. A person full of insecurities has to excite a positive sense of self from other people because their self-esteem, my people, is too low to do it for themselves. And maybe people control because they are afraid of being abandoned. They are fearful that, hey, somebody's going to walk out of their lives, so they feel like they don't have power and control. So if they're overpowering you, then they feel like they're in control and they will not be abandoned or left alone. They don't feel secure in their relationships with anyone, not even with you, or not even with themselves. They do not feel secure in their relationships, and they are often, my people, testing to see if they are about to be betrayed. Yeah, they always test it, and so that's why they put up a whole lot of little props and things, and they go after people in the way that they do because they don't feel secure in their relationships. And they are often testing to see if they are about to be abandoned themselves, or somebody about to turn away and walk away from them. So the paradox is this, that their behavior, it creates exactly what they fear the most. They fear hurt, they fear loneliness, they fear being out there or left alone or abandoned. Perhaps controlling people are narcissists. They are looking to control their environment by any means necessary. And this will mean that they use other people as pawns to do that. Their useful tools in the narcissist world will be to use as he or she pleases. That's the way they are programming their mind to do things. Their useful tools that they use in the narcissist world to be used as he or she pleases. And that's the way they become to do. It's nothing personal, my people. You just been a pawn. You just been a pawn, okay? It's not a good thing, a good place to be at, but that's what they're using you as a pawn. And the problem with this perspective is that controlling bullies often make us wonder, hey, why me? Why am I being targeted on? Why am I being picked on? Why me? If it's really nothing personal, people, then why do I feel like a target? Why am I being hurt? Why am I being shot down? Why am I being cut off? Why am I being seen as amount to nothing or not worthy enough to be in their presence? Guys, listen. The simplest reason is that you're a good, and better listen, you are a good and admirable person. Ain't nothing wrong with you. There is nothing wrong with you, my people. I'm telling you, you are just that wonderful, great, good person, and you're a very admirable person. And you don't have a target on your back saying, okay, put the dart right there, a bullseye. You don't have that target on your back, and you don't deserve to be disrespected that way. And it may sound like a radical concept, but what the controller wants is what you got. They want your uniqueness. They want your authenticity. They want your beauty, your brains, your smartness. They want your intelligence. They want your social, beautiful reaction that you have with other people. They want what you got. That's what the problem is. They want what you got, my people. And listen to some things. Number one, you're able to feel good about yourself consistently without constant reminders from the outside world that you're worthy. They want that, my people. Number two, you're secure in your accomplishments and you're secure in your status and your overall place in life. They want that. They want that from you. Number three, your attention makes other people feel good. And these people, they gravitate to you with love. They just always want to be around you. They want that from you. They want that very same thing for people to gravitate to them. They want that from you. And number four, you can feel good about other people's success. You're not intimidated by others' good fortune. And they are not like that, but they want that. They want that quality in you, people. They want that. They just want whatever you have. They want it. So given all these things, my people, you know that you deserve respect. But a controlling person is too intimidated to give it to you. And they feel that they must cut you down to size. And it's the only way that they can tolerate being around you. And it's the only way that they can feel perfect and right about themselves, that they can fit in, that I'm okay, because they don't see themselves as okay. They don't see themselves as powerful. They see themselves as powerless. So uh, they have to put on a show or a pretense and they deny what they really are inside. So it's like bullying. That's what they are. They really are bullying you. So they want to feel and see themselves perfect and right. While there is definitely an explanation for why the controller is the way that they are, it doesn't really matter. If we really stop and think about it and you just, pull yourself, center focus back to your divine creator and you line yourself up with his truths, then you see that person has no more power than what you're giving them to have over your life. And that's what they're doing. You're stepping back and you're giving them the power. You're giving them the permission. You're giving them all these things to manipulate and dominate you because you're going to shut your mouth and you let them run and pull you like a puppy on a string. Well, there's definitely an explanation for why the controller is that way. It's because you should see it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I own me. I am control of me. That's how you got to see yourself. My people, it's time to reclaim your power back. Take back your power. And you focus on your needs. You focus on what is important to you. You focus on your value, your greatness, your beauty. You focus on the wisdom that you have. Don't let people take that from you. Don't let people take away your power. Stop giving your power away to people that don't even deserve it. And this means you got to start setting some steadfast boundaries and keeping the controller from stepping foot on the other side of that boundary. And every time they try to step across the line, you stomp that foot as hard as you can, and you stomp the shit out of them. You make them holler. You hit them where it hurts the most. But you let them know you're not stepping over this line anymore. And you got to keep them on the other side of your boundary line. You have to decide what you're no longer willing to sacrifice, what you are no longer willing to give up. And you will let them know I ain't taking your shit anymore. I don't care if you and I never speak again, if I never saw you again, but you're going to stay in your lane. You're going to allow me to stay in mine. You're going to live your life, and you're going to allow me to live mine. And if that is not the case where you cannot control yourself without trying to manipulate and control me, this relationship is over. And you got to move on. It doesn't matter who they are. It could be mama, daddy, brother, sister, siblings, children. It doesn't matter. Boss, whoever. You got to start giving your power to people to manipulate and control you. Decide what you are no longer willing to sacrifice, my people. What you are no longer willing to give up. And here are some examples. Number one, you're no longer be made to feel like your ideals and contributions don't matter. That is important. Number two, you're no longer letting them belittle your accomplishments or even talk you down. Number three, you're not allowing anyone to push your buttons any longer. You're not allowing anyone to take the keys out of your hand and gets in your car and drive you to anywhere they want to drive you. You're no longer allowing that. You are no longer allowing the buttons to be pushed or the keys to be taken for them to manipulate you, and you're going to ride on the passenger side giving them your car to drive you? Hell no. Number four, you're no longer willing to subjugate your own feelings for this person to throw daggers at you. You are not a bullseye. You're not a dartboard. Okay? So you get that, people. The controlling people has been the beneficiary of your goodwill for too long, and you allowed it for too long, and has gone on too long, and it's time that shit stops now. And when you say it stops, and you mean it. There ain't no backing down from it. You got to take back your power, and you're going to feel your energy comes back, your life comes back, your happiness comes back, your peace comes back into you. The love that the Creator God has created for you to feel and joy is all going to come back, because now you're putting them in their proper and correct place. And stop allowing people to control you. Now it's time to put that in your own corner, my people. It's time to take all those things away from them, all your power, all your joy, love, and all that, all those good things that the Creator created you to be. It's time for you to put it back in your own corner. It's about self-preservation, my people. Self-preservation. And you'll know when you're doing it right, because you won't feel like a target anymore. You won't feel nervous when they come around. You won't feel shaky when they open their mouths, because you knowing that something's coming to cut you down. You ain't going to feel that no more. You're going to feel strong like a warrior, like a champion in your power. In fact, the controller probably won't have much use for you after that. After you don't strip them from everything that you're giving them power and domination over, like they probably won't have much use for you, or they will probably come to see themselves as the victor and begin making it right. See themselves as, okay, I was the victor, even though they were wrong, they were the victor over you because they victimized you. And then they go like, okay, I was the victor. I was the one that instigated all this. I was the one that caused this person to be victimized, to feel the way they feel. And they may look at themselves like, I'm wrong, and throw their hands up and say, I want to make it right. And that's what they might do. But my people, listen, make it perfectly clear to yourself each and every day of your life that you are in the driver's seat, and it's your damn car, and you're not letting no one take the keys out of your hand in your car to drive you anywhere they want you. You make up your mind right now that you're the driver, and you're in your own driver's seat and that you're not looking for anyone else to fill that position, you are your driver. You are your own very chauffeur. It's your car. So stop allowing people to control you. Stop allowing it. It's just not going to get you nowhere. I'm out of here. Think about that. And definitely will see you at the next video, my people. Namaste and continue to have a wonderful, great day. That was in my heart. I had to get it off. I ran across a situation that I just knew I had to get this off my chest because I saw something today that I witnessed and I was very uncomfortable and I was very displeased at that. And that topic came to my heart and I was there, you know, a lot of people probably experiencing this and don't know how to get the hell out of this, but if you listen to this message step by step and you put these practical applications into use, I'm telling you, you can stop that now, today. Namaste, my people. I love you. See you at the next video. And I will be sitting with you or you sitting with me watching Destiny Forever Walks. Namaste.